This video is going to explore 3 zones within your own Facebook page admin area that you can use to enhance the visual experience of your page, particularly on mobile. Now, I'm very much a desktop user, but I have also had to embrace mobile because most people consume their content from Facebook via their mobile. So you also ought to have, when you're working on your desktop, your mobile to one side to see what it looks like on mobile. And it's always a good opportunity to get together with friends and family to see what you look like on their mobile, because that will also be different as well. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is this area down the side called your tabs. Now, you are given a default set of these in general when you first create your page, but you can edit them and have some added extras. So the first thing I want you to do is to come over to your settings and your edit page, and then have a look at the tabs that you have available here. And sometimes at the very bottom you'll have add a tab, and there may be something you haven't got, like me. Okay, but I don't want shop because I have services. Okay, so this is where you would find it, over here in your settings and your edit page. How to change that left hand column, which also has an impact on the timeline on how things are displayed. But primarily on mobile, these ones are shown on the screen within that very narrow space, so it's always good to check them out. What you can also do is have third-party integrations. So you'll see here, Let's Talk Sign Up. Okay, they are actually coming from MailChimp and My Acuity Scheduler tool. And the instructions on how to do that will be inside your third-party integration. So that's my next job for you to do, is to decide what tabs you need, and are you using them all effectively, and if not, why not? And then have a look at, say, if you want to have a YouTube link, or if, for example, this is a restaurant. Now, they have a different sort of set of tools to start them off, but you can always edit them thereafter. So I've installed a TripAdvisor tab, which we find really helpful. Okay, so that's how to use the tabs that you have and how you can move them around. You can actually literally just grab it like that. Okay, tab ordering has been updated. The most important tab for me, though, is your About, and you can utilize this for your long-term benefit, save you a lot of time, and it'll give you some clarity on what you can achieve with Facebook by having a really good About. Now, the first few lines of this section should not be wasted with a welcome to my page. Instead, it needs to include your sizzle and your why. Now, one of my most favoritist ever abouts, which, as you can see now, is slightly changed the terminology here. They're using the word story. You get to it from here. Okay, and you need to make sure all your bits and pieces are thoroughly filled in. Okay. But the ongoing description and what they call now the story are also significant and must be filled up, so you've got consistency from your website and any other company information. Plus, once it's written and you're happy with it and you have proofread it and it means stuff to you and to your target audience and to your tribe, I always ask my tribe to read through it, okay, or especially a selected group of people. What you can do then, you copy and paste that whole chunk into a file on your desktop and leave spaces, as you can see Eunice has here. Okay. When you're out and about then, and if you are using your mobile to run your Facebook page quite extensively and you don't have time to be at desktop, or if you are at desktop and somewhere along the line your scheduling and your planning of your content has gone astray and you realize that you haven't posted something, you can just literally copy and paste something from here, pop it with a nice picture into status update, and away you go. There's a post for the day. So I found this particularly useful for my clients who are, or students who are out and about and they're away from desktop. So making sure you have a good about, or if you want to have separate extra abouts and save them in your mobile phone in chunks. It makes it a really useful, easy way to actually put information out there that is within your brand personality, looks good, sounds good. Okay, so that's one of my top tips. Do have a look at Eunice's unique gemstone jewelry, because hers is like War and Peace. I just happen to think it's awesome. So try those 3 things, have a go and see how you get on.